Hello my lovelies, this is Lizzie from Love from Lizzie. I hope you're all doing very well. I'm here with the release video for April 2023, which is the Rise and Shine card kit. I will give you a very quick peek here. I have got a few admin bits I'd like to run through before we get going. We are all up to date with shipping at the moment, which is obviously lovely. Royal Mail are faring much better now, thankfully, since the cyber attack. They are still not updating the tracking quite as regularly as they used to. So if your tracking's not updating, please don't be concerned. Your boxes are on their way. They're making their way through the system. I just don't think they're being scanned quite as regularly as they once were. So somewhat frustrating, and I'm hoping that they will pull it back. But we are recommending to customers to double check on the tracking, the same tracking number, but in their countries. So for example, if you're an American customer, if you check on USPS's website with your tracking number, it will pull up more information, is what we've found generally speaking. So maybe that will help you follow your box on its way to you. We are releasing today, the 20th, because yesterday was a Sunday, also Mother's Day. So I had a lovely little day with my pig, which was really nice. I'm really excited about this kit. It's gone down very well so far. The design team all have their kits already and are chomping at the bit to put their releases up and start sharing their cards. So I'm really excited to see what they've made with it. Some dates to note. We're releasing today on the 20th. We will be cutting off add-on shipping on Tuesday morning at 9 AM Greenwich Mean Time, British time, because then we will be packing like crazy so that we are ready to ship on the 3rd, Monday the 3rd of April, because the 1st falls on a Saturday this time around. We have got Good Friday that Friday, and we do usually take 5 business days to ship. However, we've got 4 days in that week before we have the Friday bank holiday and the Monday bank holiday. So if we haven't quite shipped your box out by Thursday, we'll make sure we've got it ready to leave Tuesday morning, but we just wanted to give you a heads up with that. This kit is strictly while stocks last, particularly because I've got some brand new products in it, and we've only got very limited quantities of them. You will see when we get to the embellishment bag what particularly I'm talking about. But just to give you a little update, if you are not a member of our newsletter, please pop onto the website and it will say join our newsletter. You put your email address in, hit go, and then we will send you an email from the website saying, are you sure you want to receive information from us? And if you mark that as yes, then I will send you our newsletters. We had a sale the other day, a couple of weeks ago now, in fact, of some of our Santoro stuff. It was a Flash Friday sale. We made it last the weekend. And it went really well, but I wasn't able to do a video because I've recorded this to be able to share it as a video and my camera didn't work. So the only way that I managed to market it was on my newsletter. I will, because I was unable to share at that time, I will put the Santoro sale back in for 48 hours from when this video goes live. So in the Lizzie's special tab on the website, I will put that back in so that all of my lovely viewers that aren't on my newsletter will get the opportunity to enjoy these super cute little stamps at 50% marked down. So there's no coupon code, it's all super straightforward. And yes, I've been trying to make more. I really enjoy it and I am really keen with this kit, particularly with all fancy products. But anyway, let's unbox before we're here forever. So 2 bags, as often there is. We have the A4 bag with more cardstock products, and then we have an embellishment bag with smaller items. So I will start with the big bag. We put them in the bags because we don't want anything to get damaged in transit with water damage or if something gets spilt. And it makes a really nice, convenient way to be able to keep everything all together once you start making with it. So 5 sheets of cardstock, as we always do. We've got a really lovely navy. It is American letter, so 8.5 by 11 inches. So it can be made an A2 in either orientation. navy and sky blue. We've got alcohol marker friendly white, which is also great for Prismacolors and polychromos. I've even used zigs on this. It is a really good all-rounder, and nice and heavy as well. This is like a really creamy yellowy peach colour. It's very difficult. It's not orange enough to be peach, but a really lovely warm tone. And then the fifth colour is the pink. And then I've put in an extra sheet of Specialty. This is a white pearlescent with a wave running through it. It is completely smooth. Let's see if we can get the camera to show you the smooth, but it has this lovely wave running through it. So really pretty shine to go with the Rise and Shine. We have got some cut aparts. They are 3 12 by 12 sheets. Now I'll flip them over so you can see the back, and you can just butt them up if you prefer the patterned paper. But these are the 3 design ways that you get. So you have the flowers, sort of like the Moroccan scallops, and then it's really lovely geometric. But the way around that I use them, you make my heart flutter, how is it growing, and a really lovely journaling card. These colours are all, they're really bright tones, but in watercolour fashion, so they're quite soft as well. They're almost like bright pastels, I think is the best way to describe them. But Everyday Magic, You Are My Happy Place, Dance in the Rain, Sunshine and Happiness, Love. And then these are super sweet. They're almost like seed packets, which again, you could just die cut out certain elements. If there's, like my niece is Daisy, so I may cover that portion over with something and make it look like she's got a very personalised card. But yes, really, really pretty. And this is The Earth Laughs in Flowers. I think that's really sweet. And at this time of year, I can't help but sort of add new cuttings and bringing them into the house from everywhere. And You Make Me So Happy, Hello Spring, Springtime, You're My Favourite Daydream, Life is Beautiful. I'm so sorry for my digressions, can't help it. Anywho, we've also got some deco mesh. Now, this is wide, let's have a little look, around 10 inches wide, and it is just a little bit extra longer than your cardstock. So you get a nice width of it. The strands themselves are actually white, and then there's this iridescent striping through it. But what I really enjoy about it is it's like burlap, so you can pull a thread away and create sort of this edging, which I think would look really pretty behind a cut apart with a little bit of the shine poking out. So I just thought that was something a little bit different we could pop into the kit this month. We have, of course, got some peel-offs, and this month we have the Gloss Lilac Straights. So this is one of our new colours, and we've never had it in the straight before, and I thought it would look really nice to border up some of these lovely purples that we've got in the kit. We have also got some double-sided adhesive. So this is fabulous for popping straight onto the back of a piece of cardstock and then die cutting out a really intricate die. And then on the back of your die cut, you've just got that backing that you can peel off, and the whole thing's adhesive. I love this stuff. It's really handy to have around. Let's do the pattern papers. So we have 13 sheets of 6x6. They are double-sided. I'm going to run through them super quick so you can see, but they're all in these really lovely bright, strong tones, and then there's a contrast on the reverse side of some, almost like watercolour, pastel-y shades. Like this is super, super pretty, the monotone. I like the triangles, another watercolour wash. We have the gingham and some really pretty raindrops, geometric flower design and polka dots. So as you can see, they both complement each other well. So if you like to fold a corner down, you'll get the benefit of the fact that they're both double-sided. But it means you can choose which it is that you prefer to work with. This reminds me of when I was a child with the Mr. Men books. They all had daisies on the walls. I read them all to my son. They were read to me by my parents. This is really super cute. Lots of lovely sentiments that you can just snip out and use, and you've got the little watercolour hearts in there. Some more stripes and the umbrellas. This may well be my favourite. Really do find that very, very sweet. Some more of those big blooms, some stripes, and very cute little white daisies over yellow. And then we also have a whole roll of 3mm wide double-sided sellotape. These products will come to light when we look into the embellishment bag a little bit further, but that's in the A4 bag. And the last two products in there, we have the Love from Lizi stamp set for the Rise and Shine. And we have sentiments of Hello You and Spring Wishes. And then you've got Wellingtons, they look almost like tulips in a bucket. You have the wheelbarrow with some flowers in, the watering can with flowers, and a basket of blooms, and then one large bloom. And then a couple of longer blooms, and an individual, and a packet of seeds, just to create some background if you wanted to. Now, all of the sentiments and the icons fit within the stencil. Now, this stencil has got an area which is 2 inches square, which has been left completely blank, and then it's like a spray of bubbles coming out from the centre. So all of these icons will fit within this area that is sort of protected and masked already for you. And one of the other reasons, again, I'll be able to share from what's in the embellishment bag as to why that stencil is super grafted for this this kit. So the embellishment bag, it's a big bag this month, and the reason being is we have got these. Now they're not labelled, they are non-toxic, and they are water-based, so you can watercolour with them as well. But these are super, and these are all 5 colours that I'm carrying, and they are only available in the kit because of the amount that we have. So I'll open one up. They are child-proof caps, and it does say press and turn around the collar, but you press it in and it will make a click, you give it a twist, and then the lid will come off. Because it's super hot in here underneath my lights, it is starting to come out of the top, but they dot really nicely to create like an enamel dot look. As I say, they will work perfectly with the stencils. They have got this pearlescent shine to them. And these are the 5 colours. They're not labelled yet. We will label them. So this is a kit exclusive, and you have it in mint, rose, violet, platinum and sky blue. I'm just going to wipe my finger before it ends up all over me. But yeah, you can mix them with water, and you can use them to paint with. You can dot them up. They're really versatile, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the design team make with them, because they were super excited when they got them and asking, you know, will everybody else get labels, or is this, you know, and we were like, this is so new. There's no labels even, I'm afraid. So please bear with me. There will be labels in time, just not yet. Also in the embellishment bag, we have the Rise and Shine Sequin Mix. So this is a sample size bag, and it has matte gold, lilac and navy to match in with the colourway of the kit, and lots of those iridescent shine just to pull this sparkly all together. You have got a bag of iridescent glitter, again, perfect for with the stencil. If you popped in some of the pink, squished it around and then dropped the glitter over the top to make it super sparkly and shiny. And the glitter can also be rubbed into the tape, or if you die cut something out, you can make a complete glitter die cut. All the adhesive is there for those reasons. The ribbons this month, we do have 5 meters, 1 in each colour of black, white, a really lovely soft yellow, a lilac and a stronger pink. Pop those there. We also have a pack of a sheet of glue dots. So there are 16 glue dots here, and they're perfect because they're all perforated, so you can just tear along the line to take off the one that you want, and you peel up away from the backing, and then it will sit on. Is this going to show up? Probably not. It will sit on the acetate side. Oh, there we go, that's better. So you can see exactly where you're placing it. But again, you can just cover this in the glitter to make some nice glittery dots on your projects. But if not, they are just super handy to have. I like rolling these up and sticking bows or the ribbon with them because they're really strong. 2 more products to go, and we have the 2 inches, the Twinchies. There are 2, you get 2 of each, 1 of each, and in each pad there's, this one is just patterns. So this is pattern paper, and some of these will repeat from what you've got in the kit in 6x6, and some of these are brand new. But look, there's the umbrellas, there's my favourite little dinky umbrellas. A chevron, some blooms, and that's really very pretty, the rainbowed heart. And the really nice thing about this is you get 2 of each design. So if you make a card and think that you've, you know, won at life with it, you can repeat it because it will go through. So you get 2 of each. And this is the sentiment one. I'm not going to read them all out because otherwise we'll be here all day. But I will flick through them so you've got an idea of what's coming. Enjoy the little things. But one of the design ideas behind my stencil is that these are 2x2 inch, and so is the recessed area at the front, the bit that's covered over. So you can tear one of these off, having used the stencil, and it will fit perfectly within the masked area. Hooray! And then you make me flutter, so again you get a full repeat. So you've got the ones that have got the sentiment, and again you've got the peel-offs to frame them if you want to. Really, really pretty. And these, because these are patterned, if you wanted to stamp the bloom on top and even heat emboss it, and you haven't got to worry about colouring then, and do a little bit of, have a little bit of fun with your new drops, spread them out and see what happens. Again, I can't wait to see how this is going to spark creativity. So the dies this month, I am a really keen fan of tags. I put them into the kits a lot, and these dies make that super, super straightforward because you can make your own. They do have the little eyelet dot, so you can pop the ribbon through, or a piece of twine. And then there are lots of little bits and pieces that do fit within the dies, the tags themselves. So you have 2 hearts, 2 butterflies, and then a variety of very sweet little flowers. So there are the hearts and butterflies, and then this is like a tulip flower. And what would be super sweet is, you know, you can die cut the flower out from the tag, pop some adhesive behind it, rub some glitter in it, and keep it super simple, but also really nice and sparkly as well. So that, oh, I nearly forgot. We have our lovely super sparkly gems. So these are iridescent, so they have all the colours, and yet also are subtle enough that when on a card, they're not going to steal the show from all of the lovely colour and shine that you have. Thank you ever so much for sticking with me till the end. The design team have their kits. They'll be making away. We will be, as I say, be shipping from the 3rd of April. Any and all add-on products will be in the next video, which I am about to run through with you. Please let me know what your favourite is, if you like the idea of the paints, or you're super keen on coordinating like stencils and stamps, or anything that here has sparked your interest. I'd be really keen to know about. Here are some still shots of the kit, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!